What's good? What it do? Y'all know it's that man Low Key 2P. You know I'm here live with that man M-Town Boy 901. Y'all know what's going on. We pulling up right now. You know what I'm saying? Go get the what that is, the we in Dallas. We coming from AT&T Stadium.
Here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still
shout
loud.
out
We're
Big
ready
Banks
for football
one.
as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
You know them Cowboys. We going at it, man. Yeah, Big Banks one.
Ready to get it started. Sam
Boop, let's get it started, man.
And
This stadium look good too. That's gonna have to be another. We gonna make something happen, but I know them just sold the F out.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. And his pass incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's put this pressure on this man.
Now Prescott. He finds an opening past the 40. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And this pass broken up.
Keep them hands to themselves over there.
Well timed there, and now 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb.
And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The drive there to get things started.
Look, the score is now 10. I mean, I'm too high. I see Tennessee Titans. Look who's it. Dallas Cowboys 7. Let's put some points on this BP.
They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Tannehill now to throw. And he whips that one in.
How did he not catch that?
Anthony Fisker, the intended target.
But it'll be 2nd down.
That was full.
Trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Nice. And this is going to be
we're going to have to step up.
Return touchdown by the Cowboys. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final
as we go
snap
forward.
of this first quarter.
We don't need but 3 yards as it looks
This
like.
is the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Tannehill. Flush to his right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Crank.
Ryan Tannehill. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
We just need .2.
Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line.
That's 7 closer to what we're trying to be and more. But we're going to let this defense put up some work. Ain't nothing but the second quarter, good people. Beginning of the second quarter, it did.
In this case, it was a huge game.
Damn, would it take you 2 plays?
Going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play resulted in pay dirt.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays.
There he goes, left side. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seems like
the score is now 21. Dallas Cowboys 7. Tennessee Titans.
And you're exactly right.
This offensive drive, we got to put a lot of little more pressure on their O-line. Can't put it in the air as much. Just keep position.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
We're going to start it from the South Memphis mob, y'all.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now
what was this?
Urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace. Maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. A give to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Get us something to drink, man.
Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Oh, man.
Picked off by Malik Hooker, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
6 yards left on 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
back to the 33. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 11.
Let's go, G. Here we go, 46, 46. You can't block me. You can't block me. 55.
Here's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A give to Elliott. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Prescott now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess you have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
He was a pick in that bit.
Second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. And he wants Reynolds way downfield.
How the fuck, man?
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the
Yeah, that was sucky right there.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he wants Reynolds.
Go get that, man.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill.
That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped.
Yeah, he ain't get that.